Today's morning power up call. It's good to be here. It's good to be doing this one. I'm going to keep this one short. I'm going to keep this one sweet because I have a lot of content to release for you guys today when it comes to the sales outreach process. Let me just check and make sure that the audio is working. The audio is working. All right, we're good to go. All right. Housekeeping. Let's see. Is there anything we need to get out of the way? There'll be some new content released, so keep your eye out on the announcements channel. I will show you how to get to it. The stuff that I will be releasing today will be specifically for people who have already finished the boot camp. This will be for those who are in a legion and who are working furiously to overcome and find clients. It'll be entirely about the outreach and the advanced psychology you guys can use. This will be this will not be templates. This will not be, hey, say these exact words. This will be me giving you some advanced human psychology, some advanced insights into persuasion and influence and the sales process so that you can then take a look at what you're doing and innovate and create your own thing. I will not, and I refuse to give you guys a step-by-step, do this exact same thing, use this email template, write this email line, because it doesn't work. If I give it to everybody and everybody does it, it loses effectiveness. You have to innovate and you have to develop the mental ability to innovate in this space. So I'm going to let you guys learn how to fly on this one. I'm going to help you, give you the principles and guidance. I'll answer your questions as you go through it, obviously, and I'll support you every step of the way. But I cannot and I refuse to just tell you, say X, Y, and Z, because that's not how persuasion works. So that being said, some of you guys have been asking about Legion competitions. We kind of cut the last month's short with the whole migration to the real world. I will be announcing this month's competition. December is going to be a fun time for people, so I will be announcing that later today or later this week. The competition for December. We might restart the old one. We might do a new one. We might add a new twist to the old one. The stuff I will be releasing today might give you guys it might kind of avoid the purpose of the old one. So I still haven't figured out exactly what we'll do, but I will be telling you guys shortly later this week inside of the announcements channel. So let's talk the main content for today. I have been enjoying spending time inside the Ask Professor Andrew channel. It's been a lot of fun to go through and answer questions, and it's given me in some ways a deeper insight into each of you, into where you are inside of the program. So let's talk about an alarming thing I have noticed inside of the program. Now, many of you guys know I'm a father, right? Like I have kids. You guys know this. And they're young sons, and I'm raising them to be strong and powerful men, strong, confident, powerful, brave men. And my oldest, he's young. He's like 5, right? Young kid. But I remember one time we were doing something, and he started doing this feigned helplessness thing, where he'd be like trying to put his shirt on, and he'd be like, I can't put my shirt on. I can't put my shirt on. And I was there for this. And I was like, wait, why are you saying can't? Like, I was like, Bass men don't say can't. We say we can, and we find a way to do it. Right. And I, reiterated that a couple of times. And now he does this all the time. I'll catch him and he'll say, Dad, Bass boys don't say can't. Right. He'll say that. They don't say can't. They say can. Now, the language you use to refer to your own abilities and your own power is extremely important. This is part of the self-hypnosis that Tate talks about quite a bit. Every word that comes out of your mouth, every word that you think inside of your mind controls your ability. It controls your power. It's one of the fastest ways to lose power, but it's also one of the fastest ways to gain power. So if you go through the world and say, I can't do this, or I can't seem to do this, that languaging implies that you believe you are impotent. It implies that you believe you have no power in the situation. You believe that there is no future hope. You're cowarding out. You're not making the brave choice. If you instead say, I haven't figured out how to do this yet, or I currently don't have the skills to do this, but I'm looking to learn them. If you make that small shift in your language, it will empower you to actually find a solution 9 times out of 10 on your own, but it will definitely empower you to be able to receive an answer from me. If you have the belief that you can't do something and that it's hard, then when I come in and tell you that it's easy and you should do some other thing, it will be, you have to shift your belief. But if you leave your mind open and free, you will be able to encounter new options, and you'll also be able to receive the stuff that I'm telling you and other students of the program as you go through, right? This might seem like a small thing, but it's extremely powerful. I made a big deal of it with my son because I know of how powerful it is in my life. And I want to make a big deal of it with you, right? We don't say can't in this campus. We say we can. We're finding a way to solve the problem. We always are looking for a way to win. Can't means defeat. It means surrender. It's what cowards do. Cowards surrender. We are not cowards. We are brave men. We find a way to solve the problem. We might go around, we might go indirect, we might transcend a problem, but we always find a way to get the objective we want. We never say can't. Can't is for cowards. It is for lesser men. It's for slaves. We are not that. So, as you are going through this process and you run into difficulty and you run into things that you have not developed the capacity to perform yet, watch what you say, watch how you think. Do not say can't. Say can. Say, I am going to learn this. I'm figuring this out. I'm in the process of understanding how to do X. Give yourself power, right? The too many people. So here's how you do it. If you're the big scary people that are trying to control the world and keep the slave population down, you teach people through mass influence to construct prisons inside of their own mind. You can't actually put them in the gulag, right? You can only tell them how to construct a prison and keep themselves locked down, right? So you install helplessness, you install this idea of impotence, right? And you convince people to, because of their environment, because of stuff they're into, to build these prisons inside their own mind, these own limiting beliefs, these own ideas that keep them down and keep them impotent, right? And the funny thing is, it's completely your own constructing, right? You consented and deliberately said yes to some degree when this programming came towards you, right? You accepted and consented and built this prison for yourself. That's the honest truth of it, right? That's the real honest truth of this. You have done this to yourself. It is up to you. But the cool thing about that is that you have the ability to deconstruct this prison that you built for yourself and set yourself free because it's all in your mind. So start paying attention to where you are casting your power away inside of your mind and reclaim it. Change the words you speak out loud and the words that you say to give yourself more power. Free yourself from your own prison. This is key if you want to be successful. If you want to be able to move and maneuver and be successful on the battlefield of life, you have to be free of the shackles that you've created for yourself. So, guys, this is good. It's been a good day. I'm going to end the call. I'm going to get back to answering your questions and releasing the content, the stuff you guys need. So keep your eye on the announcements channel. I'll be dropping some good stuff. The next couple of weeks are going to be crazy as far as travel and locations and time like that. So be aware of that. But as we move through this time of change, just realize that it's important to be adaptable. It's important to keep your mind free. And I will continue to be there every step of the way to support you guys. It's been great. I will talk to you guys again tomorrow.